Okay, the hour of 6 o'clock having arrived, let's call a regular meeting of the Sherman Village Board to order. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gray.
Yes.
Trustee Hunt.
Yes.
Trustee Long.
Yes.
Trustee Rockford.
Let's get over it.
Trustee Schultz.
Yes.
Trustee Tim.
Yes.
Clapper.
Village Clerk?
Village President Clapper.
Just call me by my middle name or something. 6 members of the board answering the roll. Quorum being established will proceed with the order of business as set forth on the agenda. For the record, today is Tuesday, March 2nd of 2021 at the Sherman Village Hall, 401 St. John's Drive in Sherman, Illinois, time 6 p.m. Regular meeting of the Sherman Village Board of Trustees. That brings us to item number 2 on the opening, which is the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's have Byron Painter, please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance on your cue.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we need to set the agenda. The agenda has been posted 48 hours in advance of the meeting in accordance with the Open Meetings Act. There will be no action items added to the agenda. Chair would entertain a motion to set the agenda. Trustee Tim makes a motion, seconded by Trustee Long. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the ayes have it. The agenda is set. Takes us to the clerk's report from Mr. Bull, just Bull. Item number 1 is the presentation of the February 16, 2021 regular board meeting minutes. Those are presented for your approval. Any additions or corrections? Seeing none, the chair would entertain a motion to approve those February 16th minutes. Motion has been made by Trustee Gray, seconded by Trustee Hahn. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray.
Yes.
Trustee Hunt.
Yes.
Trustee Long.
Yes.
Trustee Schultz.
Yes.
Trustee Tim.
Yes.
5 members voting yes, none voting no. The minutes are adopted and will be added to the village website. Item number 2 is the presentation of the bills for approval. Any questions regarding the bills? Anything to point out? Anything outside the normal course of business? Nothing. Motion to pay the bills. Motion has been made by Trustee Hahn, seconded by Trustee Schultz. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Trustee Gray.
Yes.
Trustee Hunt.
Yes.
Trustee Long.
Yes.
Trustee Schultz.
Yes.
Trustee Tim.
Yes.
5 members voting yes, none voting no. The bills will be approved for payment. Mr. Clerk, could you please add Trustee Rockford to the roll? Treasurer's report. Is there a treasurer's? There's no treasurer's report this evening. Brings us to the village engineer. Village engineer's report. Nothing to report. Do it later. Legal report. He has the evening off, basically a light agenda, and he's attending a village board meeting in another municipality, of which he is counsel to. So we did not need him this evening. That's going to move us to the village administrator and economic development coordinator. Anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, president's report. Item number 1 is ordinance. This is the appointment of an assistant treasurer. Do I have that after everything? Was it emailed? Pull it on your phone. I don't think I have one. Okay, let's move to item number 2 while Administrator Stratton gets me the information I need. Ordinance. Item number 2 is an ordinance, and read it into the records. The Planning Commission recommendation for the preliminary plan for the 4th and 5th editions of Old Tipton Estates. Engineer Kuhn, please take it away.
So Old Tipton Estates, you guys are familiar with. So way back in the day, they came in with a preliminary plan and it had 5 stages to it. And then when the housing stalled, let's say it that way, they had ended 3rd phase, but then it expired. So they had to come back in and get it reaffirmed. And so it's essentially the exact same thing, except for they did away with 1 cul-de-sac and made it a through. And then we had them change some notes where we created some easements down here against Old Tipton Road. Other than that, it passed with flying colors through the planning board, and staff has no reason to not approve it. It's a very successful subdivision.
Does it still have, on the far north end, does it still have, just curious if it was going to have the duplex lots like they talked before, or is that further?
That's even further.
That's further.
Yeah, I think that's
my question. Is a duplex license not in this group?
No.
Okay. I like that they got rid of the cul-de-sacs. I know public works, they don't like cul-de-sacs. Yeah, but they took out one.
Yeah, so I think there was a cul-de-sac here, so they got rid of that, but you know, that's the thing, everybody wants to live on a cul-de-sac, nobody
Yeah.
pushes snow.
Yeah.
You okay? Any more questions, discussion? So a motion to approve the preliminary plan for 4th and 5th editions at Old Tipton Estates. Trustee Gray makes a motion, seconded by Trustee Kuhn. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray?
Yes.
Trustee Hahn?
Yes.
Trustee Long?
Yes.
Trustee Rockford?
Yes.
Trustee Schultz?
Yes.
Trustee Tim?
6 members voting yes, none voting no. Those 4th and 5th, Gray and Long. That ordinance is adopted. Item number 3 is an annual sponsorship request for the WHSFFA Prime Rib Dinner fundraising event. How much? $100 is the request. We've done it in many years past. Everybody okay with that? Okay, motion to do $100 to FFA is made by Trustee Rockford, seconded by Trustee Tim. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gray?
Yes.
Trustee Hahn?
Yes.
Trustee Long?
Yes.
Trustee Rockford? Trustee Schultz?
Yes.
Trustee Tim?
Yes.
Okay, that's 6 members voting yes, none voting no. The FFA request for the primary dinner is approved. Let me do a quick search here. It was sent to you, right? Did you see it? Huh? The document? The background?
It's like 22 years.
Actually, I have.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so real fast. Going back to item number 1, I'm gonna read it into the record. An ordinance regarding the appointment of assistant treasurer. Our current treasurer is gonna stay on. This is assistant treasurer. He's gonna help assist in the duties and responsibilities of bringing somebody in that has more capacity in terms of time to do said treasurer functions. We know that Treasurer Stuenkel has been moving through the ranks in the corporate world in his place of employment. He's taken some major promotions. I've talked to him. He's worked more than 100 hours in the last however many weeks. This man has acquired, I think, at least 8 new insurance companies, and it's tax time and various things like that. He's had these promotions since like last year, and he keeps going. So anyway, that being said, he needs some assistance. We need some assistance to get the nuts and bolts things done. I actually believe that all of you know this individual, and it's another reason why I want to recommend this person. So the person that I'm recommending, asking for advice and consent from the council, she has met with Treasurer Stuenkel. They actually work in the same building. And Treasurer Stuenkel cannot be more confident in her abilities to do the job and to work with him. You all know her. It is Tiffany Pinley, who lives on Meredith Drive. Quick brief summary. She's got a bachelor's degree in accountancy from NIU. 21 plus years of combined accounting, finance experience in financial institutions, insurance, and healthcare industries, specializing in planning, budgeting, forecasting, process involvement, building financial models and analytics. Other areas of focus have been preparing audit reports, financial statements, payroll, reconciliations, and accruals. I think everybody's familiar with her. She's got that type of background. I feel comfortable in the fact that she can hit the ground running, take care of these nuts and bolts, kind of, I want to say, grunt work functions that need to take place and get done. Transactional stuff. So I would recommend that we appoint her as an assistant treasurer. Like I said, Jeremy will still be there to provide oversight. There's a lot of redevelopment agreements. There's a lot of things coming up this year, closeout of TIFs potentially. Well, there's going to be some closeout of TIFs where we still need his expertise, his institutional knowledge regarding that stuff. But that being said, does anybody have any questions, concerns, need any additional background? We need her now, just so you know. So it would be nice to get her actually officially appointed this evening to help assist in this process. Everybody's shaking their head, yes, I think there's consensus. So, the chair would entertain a motion to appoint Tiffany Penley to Assistant Treasurer for the Village of Sherman. Is there a motion to that effect? Trustee Hahn signals and he'll make a motion. Trustee Gray seconding that motion. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray?
Yes.
Trustee Hahn?
Yes.
Trustee Long?
Yes.
Trustee Rockford?
Yes.
Trustee Schultz?
Yes.
Trustee Tim?
Yes.
And I'll vote on the prevailing side. So that's 7 members unanimously voting to appoint Ms. Penley to Assistant Treasurer. 7 members voting yes, 1 voting no. That moves us to committee and department reports. Does anybody have anything to report? Nothing, 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 okay. Sherman Police Department, Chief Banger? Nothing under police? All right, Sherman Emergency Management Agency. Nothing, tornado sirens went off today, correct? Okay, so let's see here, moving along, Public Works has a meeting off, there is no new business before the board, there's no old business, we have no civic organizations before us, we are not going into executive session, brings us to the public comment period. We have 1 individual who is signed in to speak, Mrs. Walden. The floor is yours for 3 minutes under board comment policy. So.
I just wanted to let you know that the neighbor next door still has a bunch of dogs. I saw 6 or 7 of them on Sunday, and they were all out running around in the backyard, and I could hear pups crying. And there was one brown lab that looked like she's nursing. And then on Monday, I saw another dog that I just got a glimpse of that didn't look like a lab, but I didn't know what, it was so quick I didn't see what it was. On Monday, I saw what I believe to be a German Shepherd in the mix as well, that was in the backyard, so.
Okay, we'll check into it and make sure that it's not anything of a operation
Yeah.
type thing.
With the warmer weather, the dog's feces really reeks.
Yeah,
so.
I'll have Mr. Stratton reach out to her and find out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you very much.
That's it.
All right, so that brings us to the adjournment resolution. There's no further business to come before the board. The chair would entertain a motion to adjourn. Trustee Hahn makes a motion. Is there a second? Seconded by the other individual wearing the line-eye gear. Trustee Long gave us 11 minutes into it. I don't know the score, but all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, we are adjourned at 6:11.